Hi there, I'm Violet. Welcome to my tour of my Citycore themed island in Animal Crossing New Horizons. My island is called Sandshell. It's a very sweet little Citycore theme, very personal to myself. There's lots of touches of my favorite things, but altogether has a very cool and straightforward theme, and I can't wait to show it to you. Let's go take a look. This is my airport entrance. The shells on the little post there are for the name of the island, Sandshell. Wanted to have that nice little beachy touch for it. This is my theme park. It is modeled after Disneyland in a way, so that's why we have the castle walls and towers, and also all of the sweet pastel, carnival rides here as well. Wanted to make sure that that lovely, sweet, whimsical feeling of Disneyland was represented. This is the arcade that I put in because I feel like an arcade and a theme park kind of went well together, so wanted those to both be next to each other. This is my area in front of my resident services. It feels very like City Plaza kind of thing, and that tube goes to my house, so that's why we have that nice little Mario tube there as well. This is an area where I put freebies for anybody who comes to my island during my streams. They can get some freebies to take with them back to their own island. And this is my fun little 50s beach bonfire party that I have going on. Gidget is one of my favorite movies, so this is a great way to go ahead and represent that. This is my grocery store, so all of my little villagers have somewhere they can come get all their little essentials other than just from the Nook store, because Tom Nook makes way too much money. Then we have our restaurant over here, kitchen's off to the left, seating over on the right side. We also have more seating over on the beach if you want beachfront views. This is where you need to go. We have a nice little fire pit as well to keep you warm and cozy on those cold nights, but it's a really great place to come and enjoy a meal. Then we have this lovely lounge, which is right in front of my museum. So it's an extension of the coffee shop that's inside the museum. More places for you to come and sit and enjoy your little cup of coffee or grab a snack. These are our games on the beach. We have foosball, ping pong, and pool that you can come and play with your friends and enjoy the lovely ocean views. And then we have Captain's little spot here on the dock. He just has some fun little festive lights. Nothing special, but we want him to feel special. This is my little tent on the beach. I actually bring a tent when I go to the beach, so I want to have that represented. This is our movie theater on the beach, so you can watch a movie, take in the beautiful views, and just get some fresh air while you're inside your theater experience. It's very fun. Then we have our lovely gym set up on the beach, so you can get cooled down by that nice relaxing ocean breeze as you are getting your workout in, so you can work hard and then also get a little bit of that nice cool down as you go. Then over here, I have my lovely little dessert diner. You grab a little snack, bring it to the register, check out for it, and then go in and sit and enjoy your vibe. There's a lot of bakeries that are kind of set up that way. That's kind of that vibe. Public restroom, don't really feel like I need to say much more about that other than it's a necessary evil. My Able Sisters shop, there are lots of beautiful purple outfits all around because purple is my favorite color. This is our Nook shop. It has the ABD over on the side there. And then we also have some beautiful seating, some classical music that can be played for you so you can enjoy a lovely performance as you enjoy your shopping experience. We have our lovely flower shop here, so we have a little bit of everything you could ever need, especially if you like flowers and pretty, beautiful green things. We also have my little office here, so as we know, we work hard on our Animal Crossing islands. If you're not just working for Tom Nook, you are also working for Lottie over on the Paradise Planning Island as well. So we go ahead and have our little office here, so that way we have a place to work. This is the library slash bookstore. You can either purchase or just hang out here and enjoy the reading, I guess is the vibe of that one. Then we also have a nice little department store, mall setup, lots of great things to look at. And if you feel like doing some shopping, go ahead and check out and be on your way. Then we have our park area. So this is our little fountain area, very New York Central Park vibes. I've never been, but this is kind of what I imagine. We have the nice little playground area, and there's lots of great things to do there. We also have a awesome basketball court, so you can come and play, shoot some hoops, or maybe come watch a game, see whose team wins, all those good things. We have a parking lot because you need to have somewhere to store your vehicles when you're not using it. And then over on the other side of the airport, we have our volleyball court, beach volleyball, one of my favorite sports. One of my favorite things to do is play volleyball, so that is represented here. More freebies for anyone that comes to visit my island for events or just anything at all. Then we have our concert on the beach. It is actually being televised, so make sure you tune in and watch it soon when it airs. But if you want to participate, you can either be the lead singer of the band, you can play a little bit of guitar. If you want to hop on the keyboard, you know, play some notes there, you got it. And then you could also step in and be the drummer too. There's a role for everyone. We have a nice little pumpkin patch. Halloween's one of my favorite holidays, so that's got to be represented, of course. This is a cute little tea area. I do actually love tea a lot, so that had to be there too. A nice little sitting area. I love the gazebo. It's just so pretty, so I had to put it somewhere. This is the campsite and tree grove area. So here's the actual campsite there. Nice little table to come and sit and enjoy if you do some cooking, of course. And yeah, that's there. This is our little doctor's office by the beach. I feel like nobody really likes going to see the doctor, like to hospitals or anything like that. So I feel like, you know, if you can enjoy the view, it might make the experience a little better. So we put that there so that way people could enjoy that. And then up on the up 2 levels, we have our neighborhoods. So this is our neighborhood ice bar, purple, of course, because of my favorite color. But yeah, this is where all the neighbors come together, hang out, spend some time together, and kick back after a long day. Some of the villagers I have include Judy, that's her house. There's Kid, he's hanging out in front of his house. Oh, there's Judy too. Hi, cutie. There's Fauna's house, Kiki's house, Walker's house, Sky's house, and Molly's house. Most of my villager houses are customized, by the way. I do play Happy Home Paradise, and I really love that part of the game. It's fun. This is our little beach club. Think like spring break, like Vegas pool party vibes. That's kind of what we got going on here. We host a lot of events here for my followers and subscribers over on my TikTok channel. And I'm always tempted to stop and do a little dance party real quick. It's so tempting. I don't know how I could just pass it up. So got to get a little groove on for a minute before we continue the tour. I'm so sorry for the inconvenience. And back to the tour now. So if we go back on up, I want to show you guys Molly's house. Molly's house is super cute. It's one of the custom designs I've done. So Molly's a sweet little duckling, and I wanted her house to be kind of like that fun, like childlike sweetness that she kind of has about her. So we kept it with a very cute pink and yellow theme. We do have a little bird bath there, and a little nod to the fact that she's a sweet little duckling. And yeah, we wanted to keep it really well within like the simple, like childlike theme there. Doesn't look like any of these other villagers are currently home, unfortunately, or else I'd show you their custom homes as well. We've got some cute ones. Hope you can come check out my dream address sometime and see it for yourself. But we also have Flora on my island, Maple on my island, and also Audie. She's my last villager, but she's home, so we can check out her custom design. Oh look, it's her and Sky. Hey there. This is one of my favorite builds that I've done on my island. This very beautiful, like cool blue tones of everything turned out so well. I actually built this live on one of my streams, and my lovely followers helped me to come up with this beautiful design. I'm so happy with it. If we hop over this lovely moat here, we end up at our Disneyland castle. So this is definitely based on the Sleeping Beauty castle in Disneyland in California, and the inside is completely based on Disneyland as well. Each room is dedicated to a different land inside of Disneyland. So this is Main Street USA. Excuse the cockroaches, I'm so sorry. It had been a while since I had played. So this is Main Street USA. We have some snacks, balloons, just like you would see on the real Main Street USA in Disneyland. Some shopping and some popcorn, of course. And this room over here to the left is going to be our New Orleans Square room. It's based on Pirates of the Caribbean. We have a lot of really cool pirate themed items in this game, so I was really happy to take advantage of that and go ahead and use them in the decorating. It's so cool how this one turned out. Again, sorry about the cockroaches. They are everywhere. Back here, we have the Frontierland themed room. So we have the Big Thunder Mountain Railroad in the back. There's a stagecoach, some cactuses, some dry grass, and some bones. Watch out, it's a little dry out there in the lovely Frontierland. Then the next room we have is our Tomorrowland themed room. So we have a little bit of the vibe of the future and also space in here. I feel like there weren't a ton of items that I could use for this, so I tried to utilize what I could, but it turned out really cool. I'm actually pretty happy with how this worked, and the big moon in the middle of the room, it's a nice touch. I'm glad I added that in there. Very fun. Next up, we have our Fantasyland themed room. So this one is going to be based on Fantasyland. So we have the merry-go-round, teacups, there's a little train. Fantasyland doesn't have a Ferris wheel, but you know, it went with the vibe, and it's a little cramped in here anyway, so I just wanted to kind of take advantage of all that anyway. So it's fun. There's also a little sword in the room too. It's hiding, but it is there as well for like the King Arthur carousel. There's like the little, you know, sword and stone you can pull out. It's there too. Then we also have our last room here, which is the Adventureland themed room. This one is based on Indiana Jones Adventure. So there's the little Eyes of Mara, a little cave, some gold, all the things you could be looking for that fun little Adventureland vibe. And yeah, I feel like this was one of my favorite rooms. It actually turned out really cool. So yeah, that's the one that's there for Adventureland and Indiana Jones. And that is our fun Disneyland themed house. I'm actually really happy with how this turned out. I think it turned out pretty freaking cool overall. That's one of the newest additions to my island as well. And this is my house. So my in-game house here, obviously black with the purple vibes. Some of my favorite colors had to be represented. Got a lot of purple around here. We have all the the different tools that I could use over on the left-hand side. I wanted to make sure everything was just ready to go when I log into the game every time. And then some of my favorite in-game items for decorating are over here on the right side. Feel like that's a really fun place to represent those two. And all the flowers on the island are also purple, black, and white, just to stay with the theme too. Again, excuse the cockroaches. This is the inside of my house. Some of my rooms are beachy themed. Again, it's because my island is named Sandshell, so I wanted to stick kind of with that basic vibe. Over here to the left, we have my streaming room. So this is my little streaming setup in game. This was actually one of the first designs that I did on my island in this game, and I'll probably never get rid of this room because this room is what inspired me actually to start streaming. I started streaming on Twitch originally, did that for about 2 years, and then switched over to TikTok. And yeah, it all started because I saw someone else streaming on Twitch, thought it was a cool vibe, designed this room, and said, you know what? I want this. This seems really cool. I like this vibe. This inspires me. I want to chase this little passion. And here we are years later, and I am still streaming on a regular basis, which is pretty cool. So love that little streaming room. Then we have in the back here a really cool room that is themed on one of my favorite movies of all time, which is Howl's Moving Castle. So that's Sophie's little dress back there, and this is Sophie's sewing room. So she has some little hats, some little outfits are up on the wall too, you know, that could be kind of inspired by like her time period. And that's the Sophie sewing room. This is one of my favorite rooms of all time. This is my fun little magical witchy room. I just love the vibes in here. I love how all the purple is represented. It's just so cute and so like fun and like mysterious and whimsical at the same time. But this is one of my favorite effects in the game. I really love this, and I just want you guys to see how cool this is. Yes, so when you use the candles wallpaper and the magic circle flooring together and turn the lights off, you get that really cool magical effect that happens. So had to make sure that was represented in my awesome little witchy room there, and I love how that room turns out. It's one of my favorite things to show off. This is my in-game bedroom. Again, very beachy vibes. I really like the mermaid and the shell furniture, so that's kind of why that's represented like multiple times within my house. I think those items are just so pretty, so I wanted to show those items off for you guys. And yeah, this is my in-game bedroom. I feel like the vibe is really cute. We start our dream address tours from here, and I'm really happy with how the design turned out. It's really pretty. This is another really cool part of my house. This is our in-game wedding venue. So we've actually hosted a Animal Crossing in-game wedding before, just for funsies, not for anything official, but I did officiate it in the game, which was pretty cool. And yeah, this is where we hosted it. So I really love these beautiful wedding items. I wanted them to be represented somewhere in my game. Originally it was outside, but I just love this wallpaper. It's so pretty. So I moved everything here into my basement. And I feel like it's like the least creepy basement I've ever seen in Animal Crossing. So pretty happy happy about that. Last but not least, we have our wonderful little secret beach. Just for funsies, put some of those moon chairs, those beautiful pillars, and some of those gorgeous little shell lamps. Really just think it's just a nice little sweet addition to my island. And yeah, we've got some waterfalls everywhere. Each level of the island is separated by waterfalls. There's just like long cascading waterfalls and many purple, black, and white flowers everywhere, which is great. And that's everything. You've seen it all. That's my island. Thank you for coming and watching my little tour of Sandshell. I appreciate you guys being here, and I hope to see you sometime when I'm playing Animal Crossing during one of my streams on TikTok and some other platforms. Thanks so much. Have a great day, guys.